Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to show you the Vacheron Constantin Berkley Grand Complication. This is officially the most complicated watch in the world as of 2024.
It's completely built by hand by 3 watchmakers and it weighs almost a kilogram. The Berkley Grand Complication boasts a record 63 complications and is made of 2,877 individual components, including 31 hands. This masterpiece took 11 years to complete, of which 1 year was solely dedicated to its assembly. Founded in 1755, Vacheron Constantin is one of the most respected Swiss watch manufacturers, behind iconic models like the 222, Historique Americain and the Overseas. Within the manufacturer, there's a department known as Les Cabinotiers, which specializes in bringing unique ideas to life. Basically, if you've got a minimum budget of a few $100,000, you can commission a piece unique that Vacheron Constantin will create for you. The department revives 18th century Geneva when the elite commissioned their watches directly from the Cabinotiers, which is slang for the watchmakers working in the cabinets on the top floors of Geneva's horological ateliers. You can spec both artistic and technical aspects of the watch, and previous commissioners have even opted to get their timepiece to fit the dashboard of their bespoke Rolls-Royce. The commissioner of the Berkley Grand Complication decided to go all out, and the result can only be described as spectacular. When I first set my eyes on this high-polished masterpiece at Watches and Wonders 2024, the first thing that struck out to me was its huge size. The 18-karat white gold case has a diameter of 98mm and the thickness comes in at over 50mm. It's safe to say this isn't a watch intended to be worn, and it's purely an exhibit of skill and the pushing of horological boundaries. The 63 complications of this watch fall into 9 categories, namely time measurement and regulation, a Gregorian perpetual calendar, Chinese perpetual calendar, Chinese agricultural perpetual calendar, astronomical indications, alarm functions, a split-second chronograph, Westminster carillon, and then a final category of additional complications. The standout innovation of this watch is the Chinese perpetual calendar. It's programmed to the year 2200, which is a genius achievement given the extreme complexity of the Chinese calendar, which is both irregular and cyclical by nature. The disc-type display shows the exact date of the Chinese New Year, which fluctuates between January 21st and February 21st, and an aperture position below the moon phases also displays the current year's Chinese zodiac animal. To complement this Chinese perpetual calendar, the precision phases and age of the moon appear on the 12 o'clock counter with no need for corrections over a full 1027 years. The watch's second face displays a Gregorian perpetual calendar, and there's a celestial sky chart with real-time constellations appearing as observed from Shanghai. The 6 o'clock position has a mesmerizing triple-axis armillary sphere tourbillon regulator to increase precision. The inclusion of a tourbillon makes perfect sense in the case of this pocket watch, as tourbillons have the greatest effect in increasing chronometry when the case is kept in a single vertical position. The hour, minute and seconds hand are displayed on separate counters, just like on an old-age regulator clock. The seconds hand operates in a retrograde motion, animating the display by advancing along its arc and then jumping right back to the start position every minute. This watch also features a chronograph accurate to the nearest fifth of a second with a split-second function. One of the most intriguing complications in my opinion is the Westminster carillon, which involves 5 gongs and 5 hammers. This mechanism reproduces the melody of the bells of London's Big Ben in 4 sets of 4 notes played at various pitches, with an additional note indicating the hour. The Grand Sonnerie has a night function that allows you to turn the alarm off at night. In addition to all of these complications highlighted, the Berkley Grand Complication also features a second time zone indication and a world time displaying 24 different time zones. We could spend hours covering each and every feature of this watch. After all, it's a result of over a decade's work. The Berkley Grand Complication was named after its commissioner William R. Berkley, who is a collector of pocket watches and also the owner of the previous world record piece with 57 complications, also created by Vacheron Constantin. The realization of such a project like this hinges on a relationship of mutual trust between the commissioner and the expert watchmakers at Vacheron Constantin. Together, they were able to push the limits of feasibility to complete what you could describe as a Herculean task of hyperhorology. Vacheron Constantin's watchmakers did their utmost to incorporate the full range of horology's noblest complications into this watch, be they in the realm of astronomical and chiming functions, as well as useful complications in terms of chronometry, alarms and time zones, all governed by a determination to achieve very high precision. This timepiece is truly an impressive feat.
Let me know your thoughts about the Berkley Grand Complication down below in the comments. How much do you think the commissioner of this timepiece had to part with to get such an incredible creation made for himself? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.